All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to day one of Roland Garros, and now we've got Zverev. He's coming up against Bonzi on center court. Philip Schecherer. Bench won in straights. We've actually had a couple of results now. On the men's side, we've only had the one result, which was a retirement victory for Duckworth against Eala. And also, no, Kecmanovic just won. Oh, sorry. Kecmanovic just beat Marijan. That's a good win. And we had Wong taking out Tagger. Kostruk took out Selik Mkteva, as we saw earlier. Davidovich Fokina's down 2-1 against Jumho, which is a bit strange. Taranti's nearly winning his match. Tomanovic is hanging on in her match. Yeah. So a lot going on at the moment. And yeah, now everything's going to start getting crazy. Also, the schedule for tomorrow looks terrible. Tomorrow's schedule is there's nothing on. Why? Why is this? Tomorrow's schedule is very. I don't understand. Like, I know I'm ranting. I know, but tomorrow's schedule is very mid. Swiatek plays first, then Raducanu, and then Frenchman on center court. Wawrinka plays tomorrow. Shelton plays tomorrow. There are not very many matches tomorrow. Hadar plays tomorrow, but he plays at the same time as Raducanu. Tomorrow is tomorrow is not good. Tomorrow's schedule is very boring. Which means Tuesday is going to be insane. Yeah. So tomorrow is pretty average. Not much going on tomorrow. So yeah. So that's fun. Too bad Feast is out. Yeah, that is a shame. Feast for Wawrinka would have been on the center court for sure, and that would have been a banger. But instead, they put Humbert on center court, which is fine, and then Monfils tomorrow night. We might watch Le Mans. I mean, it's his last French Open, so. But yeah, just there's not much going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is pretty quiet. There are some interesting match players, but there's not too many interesting matches. So yeah. Which means that on Tuesday, it's going to be too many matches. Too many things to watch at the same time. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Players about to walk out on court. Bonzi taking on Zverev. Let's see what happens. This could go 5. I don't know why. It just could. Zverev somehow, for some reason, he just, in best of 5 sets, he doesn't always get through in straights. He does sometimes let a set slip, but he always wins. You know, he doesn't lose, but just doesn't make it easy. And Bonzi did beat Medvedev here last year, first round. For Aussie men tomorrow, yep, and we're watching none of them. Pirika Djokovic is going to be crazy. Yeah, I'm excited for today. Today's good. Like, we got some good matches today. Tomorrow, though, unfortunately, is a little bit slow. Tomorrow's a little bit average. Ugh. Hashanov wins. Nice. Tomorrow is stacked. You mean Tuesday? Tomorrow is not stacked. Tomorrow is quiet. Swiatek and Raducanu are the only two players tomorrow that are like big names contenders, right? I mean, on the men's side, it's hard because no one outside of Sinner. The bottom half of the draw is where all the contenders are. Djokovic, Zverev. Rude's playing tomorrow. Bruzet, Rublev ain't quiet. That's what I'm saying. There's like a couple of matches, but overall, it's pretty quiet. I'm scared for Djokovic. Do you think he wins in 3? I think he wins in 4. Hurkacz, Munar, yeah. But also the problem as well tomorrow is that all the matches that I would personally want to watch are first thing in the morning. And they're all clashing. Like I'm looking here and go Swiatek and Raducanu, day session. Svetolin's at the same time. Wawrinka's at the same time. Rude is just after. Hurkacz same time. Hodar same time. Like all the matches that I would want to watch are all at the same time. Bruzet and Rublev is a little bit later, so we might watch that because that was fun to watch Bruzet yesterday, and also Rublev. I feel like that could be a tough match, so we might watch that one later, like tomorrow. But yeah, it's not it's not good. I thought I saw Cam on Tinder today. Then I remember I was on Grindr. Ah, cool. Well, good luck with your dating life. I'm married, so I wouldn't be on either app. Do you think the heat will get bad to Sinner? I don't know. We'll find out on Tuesday. I don't even know if the heat's going to get bad for anybody. We haven't seen it. It's too early. We'll wait until the heat gets hot, and then we'll go from there. If somebody starts struggling in this weather, then we can talk about it. But at the moment, no one seems to be bothered. So we'll wait until Tuesday when they play. But it's going to be warm. All right, here we go. Zverev to play Bonzi. Can Zverev get an easy win for my team, please? Because at the end of the day, it's all about fantasy team, and I need him to win. Just in straight sets. Nothing less. Is Zverev the only guy I have that's playing today? Oh no, Echeverry is playing today. But he's on my bench, so I don't really care. Who else have I got? Oh yeah, Echeverry is playing. So wait, we've got this match. Then we've got Raducanu. Fonseca is playing after Menchik later, and then we've got Djokovic tonight. Easy. What happened to Diallo? I think somebody said back issue. You're right, Bonzi can be tricky. Bonzi can be very tricky. Why has Zverev not won any Grand Slams? Because he's played in very tough generations and hasn't taken the chances that he's had. He has just played in a very hard-to-win generation. It's not been easy for anybody. A lot of players haven't won slams. I was a lower back injury. There you go. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if Zverev can get through. You know what? It would be nice to see Zverev make a statement in this first match. By the way, not that big of a crowd there, which is probably good. I gotta be honest. For a French player playing, it's not a crowd. Where the hell is everyone? I know it's hot, but Sunday. Where the hell is everyone? Why is no one there? Do you think Kyrgios has anything left in the tank? I hope so. It'd be great to see him come back and give some players some hell. This may go 5 hours. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. That means Djokovic's match will finish past midnight. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Do you think there will be a Djokovic Fonseca third round? I hope so. That'd be really fun. Kyrgios has plenty left in the tank. Only question is whether he can compete against the world in tennis. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. If I had to quit every time I heard Kyrgios is coming back, you'd have 5 quid because I think it's been 5 different times. Nah, Dutchy, you're fine. Nobody there because they're still having lunch. Super important to them. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe when they'll start filtering back in after during the first set. Hey, what's up, Laura? Happy RG. That's it. These two, by the way, have played. They've played never. They've played never. By the way, Nicholas Mahou is coach of Bonzi. So there you go. There you go. Coach of Bonzi. Kyrgios is coming back for grass season. Looking forward to his return. Yeah, hopefully he's able to play. Hopefully he's able to play, and play him like he used to. I'm not expecting him to go crazy in the first match, but play without pain, and that means he can play, right? French Open is peak tennis season. Good times. It is kind of peak tennis season, isn't it? It's all downhill from here. We go to Wimbledon, and then we kind of just disappear. Now, Wimbledon's peak. But we're definitely close to the peak. Wimbledon's only in 5 weeks. Weird. These tournaments are too close together. At least Mahou can help Bonzi if it's a long match. True. When I went to Wimbledon, we took sandwiches and water and ate in the seats. Not sure if the French would go for that. Yeah, that would be a money saver, though. Yeah, Kyrgios is coming back after the French Open on grass. So, yeah. Peak temperature is about 3 or 4 o'clock, so in about an hour or two, right? All right, here we go. They're just warming up their serves, and we're going to get this party started. Zverev in 4. Yeah, I think Zverev in 4 as well. I reckon Bonzi sneaks a set. I mean, Bonzi got a set off Sinner. So Bonzi can get a set off Zverev. But I think Zverev gets it done in 3. I have a feeling it's going to go 5. A bad feeling, right? Not a good one. I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited for a 5-setter this early on in the day. But I think it's probably more likely going to be 4 Zverev, right? Maybe Bonzi wins the second or first or second set, and then Zverev snaps out of it. Bonzi is one of 6 people to get a set of Sinner this year. I know, right? All right. Last few serves. And then we will begin. Yeah, Fokina's in big trouble. All right. Chad, who's going to win this match? Who you got winning this one? I'm going to go Zverev in 4. I'm going to go Zverev in 4. All right. We've got Zverev in 4. Bonzi in 3. If it's Bonzi in 3, I'll do a backflip over here. I'll do a backflip over here if it's Bonzi wins in straights. And I'm pretty sure you can see me still, chat. So, hi, what's going on? I mean, I'll do a backflip right here where I stand right now. I will do one. I will do a backflip over here. Totally in view of the camera. And I will be that shocked that I will do a backflip. Right over there, where you could see me. Okay. Just over there. All right, because there's not enough room here, so I have to do over there. All right. Zverev's going to serve. Only if Bonzi wins in straights, though. If Bonzi wins in 4, then I'm not going to do one. But all right. Backhand to backhand as that goes out by Bonzi, and Zverev wins the first point, 15-love. We believe you. Thank you. I mean, why? I don't know why you wouldn't believe me. Come on now. 15-love Zverev. And Zverev serves to the back of Bonzi. Zverev with a forehand cross-court winner. And it's 30-love. I hope Bonzi can do the same as the US Open last year. Well, he beat Medvedev at the French last year too. Apparently, Diallo had a back injury. That's why he withdrew. First serve the fault, second serve. Second serve. All right. $40 Zverev. Oh, God. 40 pardon me. Woo. All right. 1-love. Zverev takes the first game of the match. People starting to come in now. Now people starting to make their appearance. Pardon me. When is Norrie playing? That was the chair. I don't know. Tomorrow? Is Norrie playing tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. We do a backflip at 300k. I just might. Over there. 1-love Zverev. As the return goes into the forehand of Bonzi, up the line to the back of Zverev. Bonzi forehand. Again, the forehand of Zverev as they go forehand to forehand up the line from Zverev now, and Bonzi hits it wide. And it's love 15. Love 15. Cam, did they say how hot it was there? It must be blazing. No, they haven't said, but it's getting warm. Definitely getting warm. So over the next couple of hours, it's going to be probably the like peak temperatures. But today's not as hot as what it's going to be in the next couple of days. So today's going to be colder than the other day. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be worse. And Tuesday. Backing up the line. Into the forehand of Zverev. Forehand from Bonzi. Again, the forehand of Zverev is Bonzi. Forehand up the line to the backhand of Zverev. But Zverev misses. And the crowd go wide. 15-0. All right, they come back from eating lunch now. 15-0. Rune is coming back on the grass. 15-0. Hopefully he's coming back on the grass. Return goes in the forehand of Bonzi. Backhand out from Zverev. Bonzi backhand to the forehand of Zverev. Bonzi slice off the tape. Oh, it's a winner. He got a little lucky, Bonzi. 30-15. Imagine Runa versus Kyrgios. Maybe. That'd be kind of fun, though. Does Zverev not get a lot of love from the crowd? He's playing against a Frenchman, so no, he's not. Because he's not from France. 30-15. Serve again for Bonzi. Backhand return goes back, and Bonzi up the line to the forehand of Zverev. Bonzi backhand into the net. All right, 30-0. Chance for an early break for Zverev. Maybe a break point. Just having a look at what the schedule is doing. So, what's going on with... So, Fritz... Wait, Krejcikova Baptiste is coming in a second, right? Oh, the Fonseca match is coming up very soon as well. All right, 40-30. Bonzi surviving the danger. What else going on? So we've got... So Andreeva plays after this, and then Djokovic is in like 6 hours. All right, 40-30. Return goes into the forehand of Bonzi. Backhand out from Zverev, sliced. Into the forehand of Bonzi. Bonzi hits a win across court. All right, 1-1. Good hold. So yeah, Fonseca's coming on. Probably in like 3 hours, maybe. Raducanu might be the same-ish time. Yeah. 1-0. I think I need a new washing machine. My washing machines keep stopping randomly. 1-0. There's a bit of smash from Zverev. That's a winner. 15-love. Uh, 15-love. When will Alcaraz be back? Probably Cincinnati. There's a bit of slice from Bonzi. Zverev with the forehand. Bonzi with a pass. Goes wide. 30-love. Get your wife to sort out your washing. She's not here right now. She is not here, so I can't. I have to do it. 30-love. Zverev serves again. And serving volley Zverev. And it works. All right. 40-love. 40-love. Ah, 40-love. As a return goes in the forehand of Zverev. Backhand out from Bonzi. The backhand Zverev is Bonzi backhand. Into the Zverev backhand. Bonzi again with the backhand. Zverev goes down the middle. Bonzi forehand cross court goes wide. And it's 2-1 Zverev. Don't worry, Deb. You didn't miss out on anything. There was nothing. Nothing happened. This entry list is like a 500. What? What? How? Oh, you mean on the men's side? That's harsh. I know it doesn't have like a lot of. There's a lot of big names not playing, but I know like Noah Alcaraz, Varuna, Musetti, Draper, Feast, right? But still got players playing. Ruiz and Taranti is playing a marathon. Oh, they're going 4. Okay, so Taranti lost the third. Damn, all right. Trent Letty is kicking butt. Jumher is trying to win. Oh, Mahatch won the first set against Bergs. All right. Mahatch Bergs. Winner plays. Who's the winner play? Winner plays Medvedev? No. Winner plays somebody. I feel like they play someone big too, don't they? Oh, the winner of this match. The winner of this match plays the winner of that match. Yeah, so the winner of I did say somebody big. Yeah, the number 2 seed's Zverev, who we're watching right now. I knew that. Chat. Don't worry. I know. Look. That's why you come here, because I can answer all the questions. I know what you say. I know what's happening in the French Open. So the winner of Bergs Mahatch plays Zverev or Bonzi, which I definitely knew. I just got confused. 15 love. So love 15. Tough match for Zverev either way. Why did I have Zverev in the semis again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, because he's consistent. 4-4 rally. Zverev shanks that all over the frame, and it's 15-0. What else we got going on? So volley nets up a set and a break. Oh shit! Hang on. That's bad for some reason. Oh no, it's okay. Fonseca's match is going to happen maybe sooner than I thought. All right. All right, cool. 15-0. Is it a 4-4 rally? Backhand from Zverev now to the backhand of Bonzi. Zverev drop shot. Bonzi gets it. Zverev passing shot in the net. Oh, man. Good hustle by Bonzi. Whoa, that camera's way too close. Chat, if I'm the coach and there's a camera in my face, and when they go to me, they're like this, that's too close. We didn't need to see Nicholas Mahou's pupils. This is way too close. So back it up a bit. French Open camera, coach camera needs to be back. It's way too close. Way too close. Way too close. 30-15. It's like right there. It's a jump scare. Anyways, back in there by Zverev, and it's 40-15. Baptiste Krejcikova started. Cool. All right, serve. Into the forehand of Zverev, up the line from Bonzi to the backhand of Zverev. Bonzi backhand. His drop shot. Zverev gets it with a slice. Cross court. Winner. Beautiful shot. Great pickup. 40-30. Always too many matches to watch at a slam. Start of a slam, yeah. Except for tomorrow when there's nothing to watch. And then on Tuesday we'll be scrambling for... There'll be a million matches. All right, 40-30. Good serve. 2-0. Bonzi levels. Whew. All right, 2-all. Two. Serving the forehand Bonzi. Zverev with another drop shot. That's a winner. All right. 15 love. $15 love. And Zverev serves again. Fault. Second serve. All right, forehand goes in the net by Bonzi. And it's 30 love. All right, it's Bonzi. Hits a return winner, and it's 30-15. 30-15. Backhand winner. Beautiful shot. 30-15. And Zverev serves again. Into the forehand Bonzi. Zverev backhand. To the forehand Bonzi. Zverev cross forehand. That's a good shot. Bonzi gets it back. Zverev with a drop shot again. Is a winner. All right, 40-15. Zverev is drop shotting a lot. All right, 40-15. Djokovic is the GOAT, guys. Yes. Does anybody want to counter that and be wrong? As with a slice from Zverev, that goes wide. Good return from Bonzi. And it's 40-30. Zverev is prepping for Sinner in the final. Imagine he just hit like a 30, 40, 50 drop shots against Sinner in a final. That'd be insane. All right, serving the forehand Bonzi. Return goes back on Zverev. Bonzi forehand. Again to the backhand of Zverev as Bonzi hits back on the stretch. Zverev backhand again to the slice of Bonzi. Zverev with the forehand inside in. Goes long and we get the deuce. All right, Zverev in trouble. Zverev in big trouble. A lot of people showing up now. A lot of people rocking up into the tennis now. All right, deuce is Zverev with the serve and volley, and it works. All right, advantage Zverev. Advantage Zverev to take the lead again. Advantage Zverev. All right. Zverev hits a... it was like a lob. It nearly was a drop shot, but it went in the net. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. Do you think Sinner will have an upset this tournament? No. No, I do not. All right, deuce. There's a drop shot from Zverev. That's another good drop shot, man. Zverev and these drop shots. He's hit at least 5 drop shot winners already, which is insane. All right, advantage Zverev. They're even saying on the TV that the coach camera is too close. All right, well, who the hell's in here relaying the messages back to the people on TV? Stop being... Who the hell's doing this? Which one of you is a spy? Advantage Zverev. Where's the producer from that television station in here being like, mention the camera being too close to Mahou's face, please? Yeah, the guy on the YouTube channel did that. He said that. I don't have any commentary. I'm muted. So I can't hear them. I'm not copying them. So what's going on? Which one of you works for that channel? What's going on? Aren't you tired? No, it's only like 10:30. All right, advantage Zverev. Oh, busted. I knew it. We're a bunch of producers in the chat. What's going on? What are you doing? It's 3-2 Zverev. Zverev not ready for Sinner. What do you mean? He hasn't replaced Sinner for like 2 weeks. Sinner's not here. Zverev's not ready for Sinner. Okay. Well, he doesn't need to play him tomorrow, so that's fine. He doesn't have to be ready. The only person that needs to be ready for Sinner is his first round opponent. Do you think Raducanu will win today? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Where are you going? Over there? Hadar, Zverev, and Rude or Daniil will bring him down, okay? Will you stay out for Djokovic, Pirikar? Yeah. By the way, for those who are new to the channel, I'm not vaping, I don't vape. Vaping's illegal, I think, here as well. And I wouldn't if I could. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This might be the first time you're joining us for a Grand Slam. We go crazy. We watch almost from start to finish every day for the next 15 days. So when somebody asks, are we watching Djokovic? Always. Don't think that because it's going to be on at 4 in the morning my time that I'm not going to watch it. I have no other plans. I have completely cleared my schedule for the next 2 weeks. I have nothing to be doing over the next 2 weeks. No plans. All I plan to do is sit here, watch this, talk to you, and that's it. And watch as much tennis as possible. I think last French Open we watched like 65 matches. All the way through the finals. We watch everything from the quarterfinals onwards anyway. But yeah, that is what my plan is. All right? So I am going to be here, sitting here, start of the day, end of the day, almost the entire time. Every Djokovic match, every Sinner match, hopefully most of the Zverev matches. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. So yeah. So we will be watching Djokovic. And everybody else for the next 2 weeks. And a 4-4 rally. Slice goes in from Bonzi as that goes up into the sky. Now Zverev comes in with a smash. Puts it away. 15 all. All right, 15 all. A man without a plan. No, I have a plan. My plan is to have no plans. All right. So Baptiste Krejcikova just started. Linette's already up 4-1 against Valentova as well. Linette was a massive underdog there, and I might have put $5 on that match. Anyways, 15 all. Thrift stores will miss you for 2 weeks. That's all right. I might sneak to the thrift one day, but maybe next week I will. Later in the week. All right, Zverev in the net, 30-15. Fokina's gone 5. First 5-setter of the tournament. No surprise it's Fokina going in 5 sets. Was it here or was it Wimbledon when he did the underarm serve on match point? Can't remember. Was that here or was it at Wimbledon? Might have been Wimbledon. When he went 5 and he did that underarm serve and everyone's like, why would you do that? 30-15. It was here? Menchik Fokina. Was that here? Or was that in... That was here, right? Was that last year or the year before? Oh, Wimbledon he played Rune. Wait, he did it twice, right? Did he do it twice? 40-15. Your son's going to go see Good Charlotte at the Slam Dunk Festival in Leeds. Love that. 40-15. Love that. As a backhand return goes into the forehand of Bonzi. Forehand from Zverev is a winner. 40-30. Beautiful forehand winner. Djokovic is playing in 6 hours. I was wondering if something happened to Jumher. Fokina all of a sudden winning at all these points. He might just come to life. Uh, 40-30. There's been a backhand rally now. Forehand from Zverev. Bonzi forehand. Again to the forehand of Zverev. It's Bonzi forehand again. Zverev wins the point. Bonzi goes wide. And we get to deuce. All right. Can Zverev get an early break? Well, not really an early break. A mid-set break. All right. First serve, default, second serve. Turn goes into the forehand of Bonzi. Backhand from Zverev. Into the slice of Bonzi as Zverev backing up the line. Bonzi with the forehand into the forehand of Zverev as Zverev shanks it wide. And Bonzi gets to advantage. I took Fokina live bet when he was plus 450. Oh, nice. Good job. All right. All right, Zverev gets the deuce. All right, back to deuce. As Zverev returns. That's a great return. Zverev's got a break point. Advantage Zverev to get the break here. All right. As Bonzi hits it out, and there's the break. Zverev takes a 4-2 lead in this first set. Cam, entertainment is a factor in sports. French tennis organization should implement ways to make sure Sinner is not winning this trophy. My advice to you would just be watch the women's game. It's more entertaining. If you want entertainment and you're sick of Sinner winning, watch WTA. Because they've got plenty of stuff going on over there if you want more entertainment. By the way, Sinner winning a career Grand Slam is pretty good for the sport. So I don't know if, your entertainment and others' entertainment might be different. All right, 15 love. By the way, if Sinner does lose and Djokovic loses, the men's side of the draw is going to be shambles. Like, you really think that, more people are going to watch if Sinner loses? Do you really think more people are going to tune into Roland Garros if Sinner loses? I mean, there might be a slight uptick because it's random or different, new champion or whatever. But, there's going to be a lot more people that are, hardcore Sinner fans that are going to be see ya, I don't care anymore. I think you're going to probably lose more people than gain more people's interest. Because Sinner, people might be I don't care. I'm not watching the French Open, but they secretly will be watching anyway. As Zverev gets 40 love. No, I reckon if Sinner loses, you're going to lose a lot more interest than gain. I think it's going to be... There's way more Sinner fans that are invested in the French Open than people that are not interested in Roland Garros. Which is a lie, because whenever someone's I don't care about the men's game, they show up every day anyway. Right? They still watch. But if Sinner lost, you'd lose way more people. And I don't think many people that are by the way, if they're not paying attention to Roland Garros, how would they know Sinner lost anyway? 5-2. Who's going to tell those people that are not watching the French because they're bored that Sinner lost? So then they wouldn't even come back anyway because they wouldn't... Sinner lost? I didn't know. Because I'm not watching it, apparently. So no. I don't think the French Open need to find a way for Sinner to lose. Because I think if Sinner lost, it would be worse for the tournament. And because also Djokovic, if he loses, that'll add to that. But if Sinner loses, the top half of the draw, every second day, the top half of the draw is going to be... nobody's going to watch it as much. I think less people will watch if Sinner loses. So no. And by the way, you can just watch the WTA. Plenty of stuff going on in the women's game if you find Sinner winning too boring for you. All right? Also, we're getting into the territory with Sinner now, is that if he keeps winning, that streak keeps getting crazier. So, maybe 2, 3, maybe in Madrid, and I can put my hand up and say that I was like this, getting a little bit oh man, especially with the disappointment of Alcaraz being out. As soon as Alcaraz pulled out of the French, it was kind of oh no, what, and Zverev lost badly in the final of Madrid, right? I think that week in Madrid where Sinner dominated, Zverev lost. Zverev got absolutely killed, and Alcaraz withdrew from the French. That week was oh man, this kind of sucks now. But now that we're sort of past that, and we kind of accepted that Alcaraz is not coming back for a while. We don't know when he's coming back, and we've seen Ruud and Medvedev kind of give Sinner a bit of something to work on. At least made him work for it. Plus, he's extended the streak now. It's going to be way more fun when we get to Wimbledon if he's on this massive win streak. Because now we can every match he plays is going to add to that. And it's going to keep it going. And we're going to be okay, how can he get to 40? right? Can he get to 50? Like, it's now going to be starting to get into these weird, crazy, levels that we've never seen. Plus, also, he'll be the first Italian to win all 4 slams, and he'll join Alcaraz. He'll be closing the gap between him and Alcaraz while he's out of the equation, right? When it comes to slams and achievements. So, I don't know. I just feel like it's even though it's predictable that Sinner is winning everything, it's very interesting. I feel like it's getting really interesting. If the streak was to end now and then he went on and won Wimbledon without breaking a sweat, that would get to be like, oh. But if he continues this streak, I feel like it's going to be still very, very fun to watch for the next couple months. Thank you, Anonymous, for the $1. Anyways, love 30. And the day that Sinner does, because of inevitably lose, because it's something, it will happen. No one's undefeated. That day will be historic for the season. Whoever it is, whoever breaks the Sinner streak at that point it'll be one of the biggest moments of the season because it's built up to that, right? Like the Swiatek streak. Remember 2022? Swiatek just wiped the court with everybody, and then she got to Wimbledon, and she lost, and it's like one of the one of the craziest parts of the season. Hey, thank you, Anonymous, for the $1. All right, 15:30. And that, like, 2022 season was the streak, and then the end of the streak were 2 of the biggest moments of that year. As with a double fault, Bonzi again. Zverev's got set points, 15:40. Take the first set here. All right, 15:40. As Bonzi serves, a fault. Second serve. As the backhand return goes the back of Bonzi. Zverev with the backhand to the forehand of Bonzi. Into the forehand is Zverev. Bonzi forehand again. As Zverev goes up the line. Bonzi backhand on the stretch. Zverev with a slice. In the net. He's gone for another drop shot there. And it's 30-40. One saved. 30-40. Still set point for Zverev. It's been a solid set from Zverev. All right, first serve's a fault. Second serve. Serve in the back of Zverev. He returns it short in the front of Bonzi. Bonzi puts it away, and we get the deuce. Deuce. As with a 4-0 from Bonzi into the front of Zverev. Zverev in the net. Advantage Bonzi. Advantage Bonzi. Advantage Bonzi to make Zverev serve for the set. As with a fault, second serve. Serving back in Zverev. Bonzi forehand to the back of Zverev. As Bonzi wins the game. Zverev in the net. All right. Zverev's going to serve for this set. All right. Sinner versus Djokovic or Zverev in the final is good for the sport. Nah, Casper Ruud. Zverev semi-final. Winner plays Sinner would be great for the sport. Ruud Zverev semi-final epic. Or I'll take a Djokovic Ruud versus fourth round epic. Winner plays Zverev in the semis to play Sinner in the final. I'll go with that. 5-3. Backhand return goes out by Bonzi. 15 love. 15 love. What else is going on right now? Who else is up and about? So Fokina is into a fifth. Echeverry Borges about to start. Opelka's about to start. Krejcikova and Baptiste are playing. Valentova and Lynette are in the first set. Winner of this match will play the Bergs or Mahach. And Mahach is up a set against Bergs. Serving the forehand Bonzi. Return goes wide. 30 love. 30 love. As Zverev serves again. Two points away from the first set. 30 love. How does someone as tall as Zverev hit the net? Magic. Overconfidence. 30 love. Eala is playing, I think, on Tuesday. As the backhand to backhand rally. Bonzi goes into the backhand. Zverev up the line of the forehand of Bonzi. Zverev shanks the forehand behind him. Hit the line, I think. Bonzi and Zverev had a bit of an air swing. Who's the emoji of the play with the tongue out? You mean this one? It's Rublev. Wawrinka plays tomorrow. Stan plays tomorrow. 30-15. Zverev with the serve. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Zverev in the serve volley. Puts it away. 40-15. Zverev to take the first set. 40-15. Raducanu plays today. Eala plays on Tuesday. All right. As the umpire came out of the chair. Oh, yeah, they can do that now. All right. 40-15. As the return goes into the forehand of Zverev, and Zverev hits it wide. 40-30. All right, 40-30. Set point again for Zverev. He serves. The backhand of Bonzi. Zverev with a volley. Bonzi with a pass. Too good. Man, Zverev with a serve. I'll tell you, Zverev is playing some really good shots, like, going for drop shots a lot, but he is also serve volleying, which is out of the ordinary, but it has worked up until that point. That point was not good. That volley was horrible. It was a good serve, and then he had a good volley, and he just went straight down the middle. And Bonzi rips it past him. All right. Deuce. Zverev with a forehand cross court. That's a great shot. Advantage Zverev. Advantage Zverev. Are all the Grand Slam ATP qualifier best of three, and then the main draw best of 5? Yes. Yes. All right, set point number 5 for Zverev. Take the first set. As the backhand return goes into the forehand of Zverev. Backhand now from Bonzi to the backhand of Zverev. It's Bonzi with a forehand. Zverev with a slice. Bonzi comes in. Puts away the volley. Back to deuce. Cam chose Basevaredi over Fritz on today's match. Let's see that. What do I get if I get it right, though? Like, if I am proven correct, do I win a prize? Do I get a trophy? A check? What do I get if I am correct? What do I get? Can I please get something? Like a cake or something? A new washing machine? Can I win a new washing machine? Deuce. They will leave you alone. No, it's fine. I don't mind. They're not annoying me or anything. Deuce. Zverev's have 5 set points, by the way. And Zverev with the backhand. Bonzi. Inside out backhand to the forehand of Zverev. Forehand from Bonzi. Into the backhand of Zverev. Backhand of Bonzi. Again to the backhand of Zverev. Bonzi up the line goes long, and it's advantage Zverev. Based on you, I bet on underdog. That's why. Oh, so I get the blame if he loses. Oh, now I see what's going on. Okay. So if I get it right, I get 10% of your winnings, and if I get it wrong, nothing happens. Is that what we're doing? Okay, cool. So you're saying 10% of the winnings. All right. And chat applauds. That's okay. I will take the applause of the chat. Advantage. First serve to fault, second serve. You'll get new glasses. I don't need new glasses. These glasses are fine. There's nothing wrong with my glasses. All right. Advantage Zverev. Set point number 6. Serving to the backhand of Bonzi. Forehand from Zverev. Into the forehand of Bonzi is Zverev with the backhand. Into the backhand of Bonzi. Zverev backing up the line. Bonzi's there with a slice, but it's in the net. Zverev takes the first. Oh, that was such a Zverev set too. And Zverev, by the way, saying that... By the way, Zverev is saying that the strings on his racket are no good, and Misha Zverev's just like, shut up and just play. Misha's like, nah. He's like, you won the set, get over it, buddy. And Zverev's like, these strings are not working properly. He's like, shut up. All right, 6-3. That was such a Zverev set. Long, straightforward set. All right. All right. First set in the bag, 6-3. It's best of 5 sets. I just remember this is best of 5, not 3. I know, right? That's why this match is probably going to go for another 2 hours. Day 1, we're going to get used to this. Grind. Feels like Zverev has been serving for the set for 15 minutes. Zverev also went like this to his brother as well. He's like, get out of here. 13 winners, 13 errors Zverev. 9 winners, 15 errors Bonzi. No break points against Zverev's serve. Zverev broke 1 out of 3 times he had. Does your filter need cleaning on the washing machine? Nah, it's just old. It's just a second-hand old washing machine. That just doesn't work properly. It cleans clothes though, so that's all that matters. It just has, it's just a bit faulty. All right, so Taranti won 6-love in the 4th. Jesus. All right, I guess he had somewhere to be. Menchik is playing. He just broke. So that's fun. Get a new washing machine? Sure, I'll just get one. I'll just walk outside and, like, it'll magically appear. And then with my superhuman strength, I'll lift it up all the flights of stairs. Easy. Thrifting a washing machine? No. I've already got one. I just need to work properly. I'll fix it myself. Don't worry. Don't worry, chat. I'll fix it myself. 15-all. You versus Sinner. Who wins? Sinner. Next question. I'm not delusional. 15-all. There's a bit of fault from Bonzi. Second serve. You versus Carlos. Who wins? Carlos. Bonzi had to win a 30-15. Why are we doing this? Me versus players. What are we talking about? All right, 30-15. All right, Bonzi serves again. As a return from Zverev goes back into Bonzi. Zverev backhand up the line. Bonzi with a forehand cross court. Zverev gets it. Bonzi forehand up the line again to the slice of Zverev. And then Bonzi inside out forehand. Great shot. Zverev sliced it back. Bonzi forehand goes long, though, on the inside in forehand, and it's 30-all. 30-all. Is that Ljubicic in the house? It is. He's on his phone. Is he just watching? Or is he coaching somebody? Ivan Ljubicic in the house. All right. Why is he there? Is he coaching Zverev? No. He's not going to coach Zverev, is he? He's not scouting Zverev, is he? Because we know Bonzi's got Mahou. So he doesn't need a new coach. Unless Ljubicic is in the Bonzi camp and I didn't see him. No, he's not there. Is Ivan Ljubicic... Why is he there? 4-4 rally, 40-30. Zverev hits it out. It's 1-love Bonzi. Now, chat, hear me out, right? So, okay, ready? So, Zverev, his idol growing up was Roger Federer. Roger Federer was coached by Ivan Ljubicic. So, Zverev, right, and Roger, right, Ljubicic and Roger know each other, and then Zverev and Ljubicic. Also, Zverev does get coached by his family. He has had coaches come in and it hasn't worked well. But as like a consultant, getting your idol's coach. Also, if you remember Ljubicic, he played tennis as well. He's like number 3 in the world. Back in the day, he also has he's a tall, skinny dude. Maybe some attributes that he could pass down to Zverev and be like, bro, I coached someone winning a slam too, so like I know how to get you to the slam. I don't know, Chad, it kind of makes sense. I don't know. 15-love. Also, didn't Ljubicic make like a quarterfinal here once? Or a semi, right? A semi-final. Yeah, he made the semi-finals in 06. And he lost to Rafa. Like everybody else. 30-love. He was one of many Rafa victories here. 30 love. As Bonzi wins the point, 30-15. Zverev serves again. Fault, second serve. Anybody else feel like Zverev's going to lose this set for no reason? All right. As Zverev makes the error. Good return there from Bonzi off the ground. Had a weird bounce. 30-all. All right. 30-all. Serve. At the backhand of Bonzi. Backhand from Zverev. The line's a winner. Ooh. 40-30. That was a great backhand. Matchup 2 sets of love. All right. All right. 40-30. As the return goes into the backhand of Zverev. Bonzi backhand to the forehand of Zverev. As Bonzi cross forehand again to the forehand of Zverev. Bonzi forehand again. Zverev gets it back, but hits in the net, and we get the deuce. All right, this is not going well for Zverev in the start of the second. Raducanu up 6-5 against Baptiste. On serve, though. And Valentova serving the first set against Lynette. All right. Deuce. Serve out wide the forehand of Bonzi, and then Zverev puts away the smash. And it's advantage Zverev. I end up with Vachereau and Medvedev in that quarter, in that second quarter. That second quarter was so hard to predict. By the way, go check out my prediction videos on the second channel if you haven't already. Go watch them, but be nice, all right? All right, advantage Zverev. Serve to the front of Bonzi. Zverev with the backhand. Off the tape. Goes in. And it's 1-1. One all. Cam spam. Yes. Thank you, everybody who did go watch those videos. Wait, how is my bracket going? I haven't even checked. Yeah. Has it gotten off to a great start? Is it really off to a great start? By the way, join if you'd missed out on this week's bracket, make sure you join it for Wimbledon. Because we're going to do the bracket video as well for Wimbledon. So I picked Marijan, he lost. But I picked Duckworth. And I also picked Hashanov. All right. So I'm 2 out of 3. Yay. And did I pick against Fokina? Maybe. No, I didn't. I picked Taranti. 15th love as that goes in the net by Bonzi. It's 15-0. All right, so I'm off to a pretty decent start there. What about on the ladies' side? How's my bracket doing? I picked Wong against Tagger. Burrell lost. I picked Kostruk, Bencic, McNally, and Buzkova. Hey! I'm on fire. Let's go. Ace on the tee. Who else did I pick? Who else is playing? Did I pick Baptiste or did I pick Krejcikova? Did I pick Starap-Dubseva? I did. I picked Starap-Dubseva. She's winning. I picked Baptiste against Krejcikova. All right. As Bonzi gets a 40-15. And I also picked Wong over Kovanic, I think. Yes. Ooh, okay. Actually, kind of a good start. I picked you, Cam. Aw. Thank you. Anyways, 2 on Bonzi. Two, 1. Also, Valentova just won the first set against Lynette. All right. Lehechka Zverev quarterfinal. Who do I have? I have Hoda. Zverev Hoda. I got Hoda taking out Lehechka. Ooh, that doesn't sound... Now that I say it out loud in a 4th round, I feel like Hadar, even though he's been on fire, is that going to be too much tennis? Lehechka, you know what? I'm looking now. Lehechka could play Fritz, and then it could be Lehechka versus Zverev, or Lehechka over Fritz. Fritz Hoda 3rd round is kind of fire, though, if that happens. Who do I have? So I had Kaboli Vachereau. That section's so tough. That section was so shit. I think I must have picked Vachereau maybe because he'll get a lot of love from this crowd, and he played so well in Monaco. I'm just trying to figure out how I can sell this to the board. Why I picked Vachereau, and the board of directors is obviously you guys. Vachereau played well in Monaco, which was his home, but he also gets a lot of French people on his side too, right? So he might do well in France in Paris as well. So that's why I picked him, and I'm standing by that. I'm gonna stand by that. I'm gonna keep telling myself that to help me sleep at night. 2-1. Bonzi. Nice serve. Not Hoda. I said Vachereau. Not Hoda. I said Vachereau getting a lot of love from France. My 4th round section is Altmaier Vachereau. I know, that section's so hard to pick. Because you pick Felix and he loses. But if you don't pick Felix, he'll get through to the quarterfinals. It's so hard to pick that section. Zverev, it's a backhand winner, 30 love. Krejcikova and Baptiste in a tiebreak. All right. Keep us posted. (4-1) Menchik, by the way. 30 love. We got a fault from Zverev. Second serve. Right. As Bonzi hits a return winner. Or did he miss? Oh, he just missed. 40 love. 40 love. Zverev serves again. Fault, second serve. Love. By the way, how's everyone's fantasy team going for this week? Zverev double faults? No, umpire's going to check. Well, that was close. Well, that was very close. She thinks it's in, and he's going to accept it. All right. Umpire called it in. Okay. Zverev holds with an ace. 2-0. So who do I have? So right now I've got Zverev and Echeverry playing on my team. Zverev with 4 aces already. Echeverry's on my bench though, so yeah. Anyways, backhand slice lob there from Zverev. And then Bonzi with a lovely volley winner. 15 love. You have Sidzi Pass on the bench, I see? Yes, I do. I end up with Medvedev semi-final because I just feel like he's going to carry that form over. Yeah. All right. Beautiful volley. A fault from Bonzi, second serve. When does Osaka play? Apparently she's going to have an outfit reveal. I think she plays on Tuesday. Backhand to backhand rally. As Bonzi again, the backhand is Zverev. Sliced into the front of Bonzi. Zverev with a pass. Bonzi can't get it. He puts it into the net. 15-0. All. First serve is a fault, second serve. As Bonzi hits it out, 15-30. 15-30. All right, 15-30 is a bit of fault, second serve. All right, 15-40, Bonzi in trouble. Check out my team. What's your team name, Gene? Feel like Genius, right? All right, 15-40. As Zverev with a forehand on the stretch. Goes long, one save, 30-40. All right, 30-40. Still a break point. Zverev, good return. Bonzi in the net. It's 3-2. 3-2. Genius team. Okay. Sinner, Medvedev, Lehechka, Vachereau, Hoda, Rude. That's a good team. That's solid. That's a solid team. We're checking out teams. Okay, so if you want me to check your team out, you need to put the name in the chat. Because I don't remember everybody's names in their team names. You got to be like, check my team out this, so then I know. Tori, your team's like up the top, though, so I don't want to feel bad about my own team, so maybe we won't check yours. Because I know you're doing really well, so I don't want to feel like shit because my team sucks. Tori's bees. Yeah, you're kicking ass, aren't you? I feel like you're beating everybody. Was it your team that was winning? Yeah, you're 104. You don't need me to look at your team. I need to look at your team so I can copy it. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay. You got FAA. That's an interesting call. Okay. And you got Hodar on the bench. Hodar on the bench. Okay. All right, that's interesting. Yeah, last week you killed it with I had Darderi last week and then I got rid of him because I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. FAA could be a game changer. You are Canadian. Okay, well that makes sense. But also like he's such a risky play, but if he does as well, nobody else has him. Like I don't think many people are picking Felix. Most people have this guy. Yeah, Felix is 7% selected, so Felix is not somebody who, like, if he does well, you'll gain a lot of points where others won't. Amateur Sue, okay. Your team is just okay. Is that what it's called, or is it that's your opinion? Is your team just okay, or is it actually really good? I can't find your team. I think were you making a joke? Anyways, 15 love. All right, amateurs Rasu is okay. Why didn't you use your triple bounce ball on Sinner? Hashanov Paul on the bench. You've got a solid team all round. You should have used your alternates chip. You should have used one of these chips. You could have used your triple bounce on Sinner or alternate chip to add Paul and Hashanov. You got to use your chips because they reset after today. You get them all back next week. Next week on the grass, you get all the chips. Those chips back. All right, 30 loves Zverev. Eala Jovic, no idea. It's not happening tomorrow though. All right. Nice work from Bonzi, 30-15. $30-15. As we just serve into the 400 Bonzi. Zverev comes out with a volley. Nice volley, Zverev, I tell you. Impressive stuff from Sasha. All right, 40-15. All right, 40-15. Zverev to go to 4-2 in this second set. Krajicka up 6-7 in the tiebreak. 7-6. Why did I say that the other way? Oh, no. Oh, it's 7-0 in that tiebreak. Wong beat Kovanic and Starab beat Blinkova. All right, 40-15. Zverev. Serving the 400 Bonzi. Return up the line. Goes long, and Zverev's up 4-2. Hatch up 2 says to love. Fokina won, I think. Did Fokina win? Also, 3 games, 20 minutes, Borges and Echeverria. That match is going to go for a year. Do you know Super 10? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, sorry. Fokina did win? Wow. Nice. All right, 4-2. 4-2. All right, 4-2. It's 15 love. As that goes out by Zverev on the return, 30 love. Four hours and 7 minutes for that Fokina match. First five-setter of the tournament. Oh, Krejcikova won the first 9-7. Okay, 40 love. All right. 40 love. Love. Serving to the back in Zverev. Return the back to Bonzi. Bonzi in the net. 40-15. All right, 40-15. As Bonzi holds 4-3. 4-3. All right. I can't bet because I lost all money saving yesterday, Paul, okay? All right, 4-3 Zverev in the second. All right, back to Zverev. He's got to set in a break. My team name is Hayes. Gone down to the rankings quite a bit. Let me have a look. Oh, we've got Shelton, okay. Shelton's risky. I like Baez, though, as a pick. Ruud, Djokovic, Hodar. Not bad. The Shelton one's a bit... But he did well last year, didn't he? So... All right. 4-3 Zverev. With a set and a break. Zverev serves. Into the forehand of Bonzi. Zverev comes net with a volley. But the volley's in the net. It's love 15. The team is Orchards. Okay. All right. That's a good team. Landaluce, Blocks, Zverev. Oh, and you've got Analdi and Faria as the alternates as well. Okay. That's good. That's a decent team. Love 15. By the way, everyone has Sinner as double bounce ball, which is totally makes sense. All right, in comes Zverev with a smash. Oh, he shanked it into the... Nearly hit the lines person. Love 30. God, that was a horrible serve. That was a crazy smash. Sorry, he missed the smash completely. Nearly hit the lines person on the full. Love 30. Love 30. That was brutal. All right, Zverev saves one. 15-30. $15-30. All right, 15-30. Zverev serves again. Into the forehand of Bonzi. Back into Zverev. Into the backhand of Bonzi. Zverev back in again. Bonzi goes up the line. That's a good shot. Zverev with a pass in the net. Bonzi's got breakback points to get back on serve. All right. First break points against Zverev in this match, by the way. 15-40. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Zverev serves. Oh, double fault. Okay. Zverev gives back the break. That's tough. First break point he's faced and he gives it back like that. That's brutal. Okay. All right, 15. I love 15. Zverev might try and get this break straight back. All right. Love 15. Brutal. Oh, Echeverry's getting smoked. Lucky he's on my bench. Anyways, backhand slice. Borges has beaten him twice this year. So it's no surprise. Backhand rally. Up goes a forehand from Bonzi. Into the forehand of Zverev. Bonzi. Can't get that one back. Zverev too good. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. Zverev wants that break straight away. As we get a return from Bonzi, Zverev slices it back. Bonzi forehand inside in. Zverev gets back with the forehand to the forehand of Bonzi up the line to the backhand slices Zverev. Bonzi up the line again. Zverev with a pass in the net. 15-30. Nice work from Bonzi. 15-30. All right, 15-30. Serve again. Here's a fault. Second serve. As the backhand return goes the backhand of Bonzi, and then Zverev shanks it in. Bonzi gets it back. Zverev the forehand inside out. Goes long. It's 30-all. So Zverev lets this set slip. He's going to be kicking himself. 30-all. Don't worry, chat. That's just my helicopter. 30-all. Serve again. As the return goes in from Zverev to the forehand of Bonzi. Back on Zverev as Bonzi up the line. Zverev gets it back with the forehand. Bonzi again to the forehand of Zverev. Bonzi forehand again. In the net. 30-40 Zverev. Chance to take the break again, Zverev, and then serve for it. And try and go for a 2-sets-to-love lead. All right, 30-40. Break point Zverev. $30-40. As we get a drop shot, Bonzi. Zverev's going to get there with a backhand. Bonzi puts up a lob. Bounce smash Zverev. Puts it away. He's got the break again, Zverev. And Zverev will serve a 2-sets-to-love lead. All right. For a 2-sets-to-love lead. Sasha Zverev. All right. Zverev with a 5-4 lead. Krejcikova's got a break point in the second. Okay. Krejcikova's playing really well. Krejcikova breaks. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. Big Four Barbara's back. Yeah, everybody pay attention. All right. Zverev going to serve for a 2-sets-to-love lead. So much for Baptiste's hard work getting seeded and play Krejcikova in the first round and could beat anyone. I know, right? That's just a terrible draw. Just a shit draw. Just a tough draw. All right, 5-4. Zverev serving for a 2-sets-to-love lead. As with a forehand. Out by Bonzi, 15-love. $15-love. By the way, chat, we're almost at 300 likes. We're almost at 300,000 subscribers as well. All right, 15-love is with a forehand shanked by Zverev. And the crowd catch. 15-0. Raducanu is sweating probably. Winless against Krejcikov in 3 matches. Oh, that'd be a crazy third round. That'd be a crazy third round for sure. All right. 30-15. Nice serving from Sasha. 30-15. Any celebration for 300k? We're going to open that box of signed tennis cards. But that's going to be after the tournament. If it happens during the tournament. Zverev with an ace. But I'm also going to do a backflip over there. When we hit if we hit the goal live, I'll be over there. I'll do a backflip. 40-15. Zverev serves again. Into the backhand of Bonzi. Return goes forehand to Zverev. Bonzi. Forehand again. The forehand to Zverev. Bonzi forehand again. Up the line. Zverev's there with a backhand. Bonzi hits a cross-court backhand winner. One saved. 40-30. Are you going to wear a tux for a 300k celebration? No. That's crazy. Let's give Cam a gift at 300k by June. Yeah, that sounds lovely. No, you don't have to do that. 40-30. As Zverev serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serve for the backhand is Zverev. Backhand Zverev to the backhand of Bonzi. Is Zverev with a forehand. He crushes it down the line. Now Zverev cross-court forehand. Bonzi gets it back. Zverev with a drop shot. Oh, what a drop shot from Zverev! He's been drop-shotting the hell out of Bonzi in this match. And he gets a 2 sets to love lead. Zverev's drop shots have been super impressive. Jeez, and he does it on set point to finish that set. That is crazy. All right. Zverev has got a 2 sets to love lead in an hour and a half. Standard. All right. All right. All right. Zverev with a 2 sets lead. All right, how we doing, chat? Ghost of Alcaraz, that's it. In that set, by the way, 11 winners, 10 errors by Zverev, 3 aces. He did get broken, Zverev, for the first time in the match, but he recovered it straight away and he broke straight back to get the break again and serve for it. 8 winners, 9 errors from Bonzi. Cam, show a countdown of your total subs so we know how much you need. Well, 300k is the goal, so we're just gonna keep going from there. A lot of matches going on right now. Mahatch is up 2 sets to love. He'll play the winner of this match. Borges is serving for the first set against Echeverry. Menchik's up a set and a break. Opelka won the first against China. Krejcikov is up a set and a break. Valentov is up a set and a break. Korpach and Tormo just started. And Jones and Haddad Maia just started. Prismic just started as well. So keep an eye on all of those things. All right. But great stuff from Zverev. Good start. There's got to be better matches than this. Zverev's the number 2 seed. We've got to watch the number 2 seed. Plus, we're watching like 6 matches today, so don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Also, you got to remember, chat, that I'm a one-man show. And I've got 15 days of talking. So if I watch Fokina versus Jumher today, my voice would have been shredded for tomorrow. That means I won't be able to speak, which means, well, this is useless. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad that we're watching Zverev win easily at the moment. Because the longer matches we have in the first week, the worse I sound in the second. And that's the important shit. First round matches are not as important. So we got to pace. This is a marathon, all right? It's a marathon. Who said that, by the way? Yeah, Willie. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So we're not going to be watching. Hopefully we'll watch a couple epics, but I don't want to watch every single great match because otherwise my voice will be Fokina'd. And we don't want to get Fokina'd in the first week. 15 love. We need 701,920 and 972 to 1 million. Let's go. We're getting close. Getting closer. By the way, Fonseca's coming up soon. We'll watch him next. He's coming up after Menchik. Hang on, where the hell is Raducanu? Her match is coming up soon as well. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Raducanu comes on after Borges and Echeverria. Okay, they just started though. And then Menchik, and then Fonseca, and then Andreeva. Ooh, there's a lot of matches. Andreeva comes on after this though. All right, 30-15. There's a backhand up the line in the net from Bonzi. And it's 30-all. Zverev wants that first break. Definitely need those clones, Cam. Yeah, but if I clone myself, I'll then become a magician. Like Hugh Jackman in that movie. All right, 30-40, break point. The Prestige. I'll become a magician, so I wouldn't be streaming if I had a clone. I would be doing magic. Backhand. Into the forehand of Bonzi. Backhand now from Zverev. Bonzi backhand again. Zverev goes with a drop shot. Again is a winner, man. Zverev's drop shots, man. I love them. I love it. I love it. All right. 1 love in this in the third. Zverev with 2 sets, 11 a break. All right. Yeah, the Prestige. The Illusionist is the other one. But the Christopher Nolan movie. All right. Here we go. Zverev in control. Chat, we're almost at 300 likes. Appreciate that. One loves Zverev as we serve into the backhand of Bonzi, and then Zverev puts away the smash. Cam, do you think we'll get a triple bagel from Sinner here? Maybe not here. Wimbledon we could. 15 love. I need Bonzi to win 3 games to cover. Okay. 30 love. By the way, chat, I was watching some interesting videos about sports betting because I know betting has just become like super popular in America the last couple of years. And I was wondering because like so many people come into the streams over the last couple of years and talk about how like matches are fixed and all this stuff. I wonder if it must be a direct result from gambling being illegal. Gambling has always been, sports betting has always been legal in Australia for as long as I can remember, since like the 2000s. Like sports betting was always a thing. So when Americans are saying that we've never done this before, and now there's all these, you can do what we have been doing in Australia for years, it blew my mind. But like the amount of people that come in and to say that matches are fixed and get really pissy at results, and I'm not saying you are, but people that do, it's definitely a result of the legalization of gambling. Because I reckon even like in the early 2020s, right, 21, 22, we didn't have nearly as many people coming in here complaining about results. There's got to be a strong correlation between the legalization of American gambling and the complaining about how results are not going your way and that sports are rigged. Like, there's got to be, right? Because I mean, Deb, you weren't here in 21-20, but you probably feel over the last couple of years the amount of people that it feels like it's just gone up. The amount of people that call matches rigged or fixed and then say someone's throwing a match, like all this shit, like that never really happened in this early days of this channel. Maybe it's because the channel's grown too. I don't know, but I don't know. It feels like people are a lot more like intense about results when it comes to, and obviously with the betting involved. Because it didn't happen. But then again, like Australians and British, I mean, the UK, I mean, sports betting's always been a thing. It's just an interesting observation. By the way, bet responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. Love 15 as that goes out by Zverev. It's 15-all. Well, yeah, I mean, I know that in America there's some sports that players have been caught like fixing matches, but tennis, it doesn't happen. Like the match fixers in tennis are the ones that are playing the small tournaments that we don't really, and they're really low ranked players, right? They're sort of outside the top 300 that get banned for life. We don't really have that stuff at the top end of the game, and there's been nothing like that in the game that I can remember. But other sports obviously have that kind of controversy because, again, maybe because they're like, I mean, NBA and NFL are 99% American sports, right? They're played in America, and then the sports betting comes in, and then whatever. Whereas maybe tennis is an international sport, and the sports betting is not as big of a thing, or it's not as like there's not as much. Like players don't feel the need to, or there's no like the umpires and stuff. They don't have to. They just don't do it. I don't know why. I'm glad they don't because we love our sport the way it is. 30-all. I don't want anything like that. We've already had enough controversial stories over the last 5 years. We don't need any more. None of that stuff. 4-4 rally. But I don't know. It's just something that I was watching a video about and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because I've definitely noticed that a lot more people come in here and be like, this match is rigged, or this match is fixed, or, oh, why is Zverev throwing, And I'm like, oh, it must be, it's because more people are getting into sports betting because it's becoming legal in one of the biggest countries in the world. 30-40. So it kind of makes more sense now why more people are talking about gambling than ever before. When it never used to be a thing, or really that big of a deal back in the day, back like 5 years ago. As that goes in the net by Bonzi. Zverev's got a 3-love lead now. And he's kicking ass. Occasionally players are found to be match fixing and tends to be lower level. Yeah, it's not at the top level. At least. Yeah, no, we've had no high profile cases of that, have we? In tennis. But I guess, if it happens in one sport, then people are going to be skeptical about the other sports and not trust it, right? Anyways, Zverev's winning. By the way, to the guy who was talking about this match in a betting sense, I wasn't pointing it at you, by the way. I was just an observation. There's definitely been an incline in like interest in tennis betting for sure. All right, 3-love Zverev. 2 sets of love lead and a break. By the way, Borges won the first set against Echeverry. We have Mahatch serve. He's got match points. And remember, the winner of this play is Mahatch or Bergs in the second round. It looks like it might be Mahatch because he has got 40 love. Menchik's up a set and a break. Opelka's 3-all in the second. Prismic is up a break against Zhang. Valentova and Linette are going 3. Krejcikova was up a break. Now she's down a break. Haddad Meyer's got a 2-1 lead against Jones. Korpatch and Tormo. Tormo's up 3-1. So, yeah. So, the winner of this match will play against Mahatch. That is what is happening. Mahatch wins. Mahatch versus the winner of this is Zverev Mahatch. That is a kind of a crazy second round. All right, 3-love Zverev with the double the double break. All right. Zverev 15-love. $15-love. Do you think Prismic will pose a threat to the top 10 in this tournament? I mean, he's going to have to play Djokovic in the third round, so is he going to pose a threat to Djokovic in the third round? For sure, but is he going to beat Djokovic in the third round? He's got to beat Fonseca first. As that goes, the net by Zverev, and it's 15-all. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Prismic, it depends on how hard he has to work to get to Djokovic. Because remember, at the end of the day, Prismic is still, pretty new to this level, right? He's still only, like 20? So if he does play against, let's say he plays Djokovic in the third round, that'll be a tough ask to get him to beat Djokovic in 5 sets. Best of 3 is one thing, but best of 5? So I don't know. I'll tell you, there are some top 10 players, though, that if he was playing them, I would be considering him a big chance. But I don't know about if he plays Djokovic. I don't know. Depends how Djokovic looks too, right? We'll watch Djokovic tonight and see how he looks. He might look terrible, and then we go, oh, maybe Prismic could beat him here. All right. Zverev, 40-15. Zverev's kind of cruising now. All right. 40-15. As the return goes in, the forehand is Zverev, and Zverev puts that away. Lovely hitting by Sasha. All right, 4-love. All right, Bonzi serves. As Bonzi comes in and misses. And it's love 15. All right, serving to the backhand of Zverev, and then lovely backhand up the line by Bonzi. It goes out by Zverev, 15-all. When are they going to drop the ATP points on both WTA and ATP? They already have. Oh, no, they'll do it tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow, because Monday is the day they usually do that. So it'll be tomorrow. Unless they've already done it today. Oh, no, it'll be tomorrow. Yeah. It's on the Monday. 15:30 in the live rankings, in the real rankings, like the official rankings, it'll be after the tournament. They'll adjust. But if you're talking about live rankings, it'll be probably tomorrow. Because remember, today is Sunday. 15:30. Zverev wants that bagel, man. As Zverev misses the return, and he's not happy about it. Did he miss the return? No, he hit a return winner. My bad. Why did he react like he missed it? All right. Zverev, it's a backhand winner. He reacted like this, but that's because he won the point. I thought he was reacting in pain. All right, 15:40. To get the to get the 5-love lead and serve for the match. Get the bagel, man. All right. Return the net by Zverev, 30-40. Still a break point for Zverev for a 5-love lead. All right, return goes out by Zverev. We get to deuce. All right, deuce. All right, Bonzi serves. Ace M&T. All right, advantage Bonzi to get on the board. Advantage Bonzi. As he serves the fault, second serve. Comeback starts now. That'd be something. That would be something. As they're backing up the line from Bonzi. That's a great shot. Zverev sliced it back. Bonzi 4 inside out. Zverev gets that with a backhand on the stretch and hits it long. All right, 4-1. Bonzi has the... gets on the board. But Zverev with the double break. 1 second check. All right. Here we go. 4-1 Zverev. 4-1 Zverev. Zverev serves with a double break. Manchik up 2 sets to love, by the way. All right, Zverev serves. Into the forehand of Bonzi. Zverev forehand to the backhand of Bonzi. Zverev with a backhand pass in the net. It's love 15. This crowd hasn't given up hope. Love 15. Makes me still wonder, how did Bonzi take a set of Sinner and push him to 3? Well, he did take the first set in a tiebreak. So that might have had something to do with it. He did kind of steal that first set and also played amazing in that first set. And it was the first match in Madrid, right? So maybe Sinner was a little bit, trying to get used to those conditions. Hadn't played for a week. Couple of factors. As we're going to find out to the backhand of Bonzi. Backhand from Zverev on the stretch. Bonzi backhand up the line. Zverev with the forehand cross. Zverev gets it back with the forehand of Bonzi. And Zverev's backhand on the stretch goes into the backhand of Bonzi. Now to the forehand of Zverev. Bonzi misses that one, and it's 15-0. 15-0. All right, 30-15. Nice hitting from Zverev. One hour and 55 minutes in this one. By the way, chat, don't forget to sub if you haven't already. As we return now from Bonzi, that goes wide. 40-15. 40-15. So we have to go to 5-1. Zverev serves a fault. Second serve. Forty 15. As we're flying now from Zverev. Bonzi up the line in the net. And Zverev gets a 5-1 lead. 5-1. Now, chat, we're getting to the end of this one, but I'm just having a look. So we've got Menchik. He's up 2 sets to love. Fonseca plays after him. Borges and Echeverry, where are they at? So we might have Fons come on next. Because Menchik's up 2 sets to love. Wait a second. Where's the other match? Wait, what match did I just say? Menchik. Wait, what? Where's the other matches? Boy, Prismic is dominating. All right, 5-1. Bonds going to serve to stay in the match. What was the other match I said? Oh, yeah, Echeverry Borges. They're into a second. Borges up 2 sets, up a set and a break, though. So we have some time. And I don't really want to risk watching Andreeva. Because if we watch Andreeva, then we're going to miss one of... should we watch Andreeva straight after this? But then we might not be able to watch Fonseca. Or maybe have to... I don't know. I kind of want to watch Andreeva, though. I'm worried about her. And then because Fonseca's going to play best of 5, right? So his match might actually go a little bit longer. So we might be able to, we might miss out on a little bit of Fonseca. But what's more important? Missing out on some Fonseca because we get a 3-set match with Andreeva, or not watching Andreeva in a potential upset because we get to Fonseca in an hour. Like I feel like watching Andreeva is an idea. Plus, she might win in straight sets and then we don't miss anything. So. Also, she is one of the favorites of the tournament. So, I mean, it's probably good to at least watch her now because we might not get a chance to watch her later. As Zverev gets to 15-30. We might not get to watch Andreeva over the next few days, so it might be our best chance as well. She's playing a French woman too, so that ain't going to be easy. That is not going to be easy. All right, chap. I've talked myself into it. 15:30. As Bonzi survives for now. 30-all. All right, 30-all. Because I'm like, otherwise I'm going to sit here and do nothing. That's the problem. We're gonna have to like wait until the next one. You'll not sleep tonight, bro. I'm not sleeping for the next 3 weeks. I haven't been sleeping. Where have you been? This is not new. I don't sleep. It's a Grand Slam. We don't sleep. We sleep when we're dead. All right. We'll have to do a little bit of juggling, but that's okay. All right, 40-30. All right, Bonzi holds, and he makes Zverev serve for this match. Lynette's cramping? Oh, God. That's no good. All right. Mirra versus Ferro could be competitive as well. Yeah. Why are you worried about Andreeva? Because she's playing a French woman in France, and last year she lost in this exact situation. So, yeah. All right. Zverev's going to serve this match 5-2. I would just watch Andreeva. She's one of the favorites. It's against Frech. A French opponent. Okay, I can't read. No, we're going to watch as many matches as I can humanly possibly watch. So don't worry. I'm just trying to figure it out in my head. So we watch on... That's if Zverev wins this match right now. Because obviously that isn't a guarantee. All right, 5-2. Zverev serve for the match. Five two. All right, 5-2. As with a backhand rubber. That goes out by Bonzi. 5-2 Zverev, and he's 3 points. Oh, the umpire's come out. Hang on. Umpire, yeah, it was out by Bonzi. All right, 3 points away, Zverev. 3 points away. Don't worry, that's just a rocket ship. 15 love. 15 love. As Zverev serves again. Into the backhand of Bonzi. Zverev with a forehand to the forehand of Bonzi. As Zverev forehand again. That's a great shot. Bonzi with a slice. Zverev forehand again. Up the line. Bonzi's there with his slice. Zverev drop shot. But it's not very good, and Bonzi puts it away. Just whips it away. 15-0. 15-0. Don't worry, chat. This is the helicopter on the roof. I don't know who's taking off in the helicopter. It's just brutal. It's crazy. 15-0. Will you be quiet up there? 15-0. As it'll find out from Zverev into the forehand of Bonzi. That's a great inside-out winner. 15-30. Chance for Bonzi to get one of the breaks back. 15-30. 15-30. Serve again. As we get a 4 now from Zverev. Bonzi comes in. Zverev comes in. Bonzi with a slice. Zverev puts it away and it's 30-all. 30-all. Two points away, Sasha, from a straight sets win. 30-all. We've got Andreeva coming up next, and then we're going to juggle the matches after this. Zverev with an ace. And it's 40-30. Because what other matches are happening? What else we got coming up? So we got to wait for... So Menchik's match. After Menchik, we watch Fonseca, and then also Raducanu's coming up later. 40-30. Serve. Into the point of Bonzi. Fine out from Zverev. Zverev hits it out. We get the deuce. All right. 40-30. Sorry, well, it was 40-30. It's deuce. Zverev. Trying to get this match done. As we're back in return. Into the back end, it's Zverev. Back in now from Bonzi up the line's a winner. All right. All right. Bonzi to get one of these breaks back. Advantage Bonzi. As the return goes in the corner, Zverev. Zverev puts that away, back to deuce. Deuce. Zverev wins his set, he wins. That is true. All right, deuce. All right, advantage Zverev, match point number 2. To take this win. And Advantage Zverev. Was such a great match. Has she really done? Wait, who? Lynette? What happened to Lynette? She's got her left thigh taped. She usually gets some injuries sometimes. All right, advantage to Zverev. First serve, the fault taken serve. Second serve. Again, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to sub. We do have Andreeva coming up next against Ferro. Djokovic tonight, and Fonseca Raducanu also playing later. Shank return goes long. There it is. Zverev takes it in straights. That was actually kind of impressive. But Zverev let a couple of games slip there, in the second and third. But I'll tell you, that was actually Zverev. That was solid. That was a solid win. That was very, very solid by Sasha. Could have been easily a slippery match, so we could have lost a set. But he got it done. Straight set, straightforward. Sasha's into the second round. He's going to play Mahatch, which is actually super banger. Another slippery match, though, because he could find himself in some trouble there. But, yeah, solid. Solid match. Solid win for Sasha Zverev, too. All right. Now. We have Andreeva taking on Ferro. Coming up straight away. Pardon me. So I'll send you over there. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so to watch Andreeva, who's one of the favorites, and Ferro, one of the locals. So if you remember last year, she lost to Boiseau. So surely she does not want to have a repeat of that. So we'll keep an eye on that. Fonseca's coming up soon. Raducanu is also coming up soon, so we'll keep an eye on those matches as well. We're just going to wait for Menchik to finish. So Fonzie can start. And then tonight, in about 4 hours, Djokovic will be the player that we watch tonight in the night session. But Zverev wins 3-4-2. He's into the second round. He's going to take on Mahach. Great start for Sasha. Can he win this trophy? Is this the time where he wins a Grand Slam? We'll keep an eye on him. We'll watch him. We'll see what happens.